Hey everybody. So our church's youth group is they're teaching on a series through Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And if you don't know the story real well, it's these three Hebrew boys who were taken from their homeland to Babylon, away from their family, away from everything, and they were teenage boys, and basically they had this choice. The King Nebuchadnezzar at the time set up this statue of himself and commanded everyone to bow down towards that statue. And these three young men decided they wouldn't bow down. They would not do that. They would not come into the pressure of the world at that time. And the consequences is if they didn't bow down, they would be thrown into a fiery furnace. And they looked at the consequences and said, yeah, we're still not going to do it. Still not going to bow down. And the king approached them and says, hey guys, if you don't bow down, you're thrown in the fiery furnace. And they said, our God is able to deliver us from the fiery furnace. But even if he doesn't, we will not bow. And I began to think about that in our world today. How many times do we feel pressure to bow down to worldly things? To worldly things, the pressures of this world, the temptations of this world, the desires of this world, in order to be fit in, or in order not to be excluded from other things. And so we compromise our faith, we compromise our values, we compromise our morality, and we are bowing down to systems of this world. And because we're afraid of the consequences, we're afraid of what would take place. And the challenge that we see, and the goodness that we see in the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is they says, man, God is able to deliver us, but even if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. We're not going to bow down to something that is not of God. And whatever fears you have with the pressures of this world, whatever those fears may be, God is able to deliver you from those fears for sure. And he may be able to, well, he may deliver you from the consequences. But even if he doesn't deliver you from the consequences, don't bow down. Don't take a knee to it. Don't succumb to the temptations of this world. Trust God. And the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is, sure enough, they were thrown in the furnace, but we see a picture of the pre-incarnated Christ in the furnace with them, and they were not hurt, and God rescued them from the furnace. It's a wonderful story. And so I just want to encourage you today to be like them, and don't take a knee. Don't succumb to the temptations of this world. Stay what's true. Stick to God's word and see what he does. All right. Have a great day, everybody.